The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now listening to the Allen and DJ Show on 103.5 FM WLSP-LP, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. We're here to talk about self-improvement, lifestyle, and becoming the very best version of yourself.
You're now listening to the Allen and DJ Show.
Yo, 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 Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is, man. I ain't even got to keep saying this. It's time for the Allen and DJ Show, man. And I'm Allen.
And this is your boy, DJ.
Man, what's good, man? How y'all feeling today, Seven?
I'm okay, man.
I'm good, too.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like I've been making a lot of decisions lately. Like, some been good. Some may be a little bit poor. I don't know. Maybe the deer just been tripping lately. You know, you need to make better decisions with your life. You got to start doing this. You got to start doing that. You know what? If you don't do this, this is going to start holding you back from the championship. Life could be holding you back. Let's talk about that today, DJ.
Okay.
Because I do feel like certain things I have to start removing out of my way so I can start really moving forward and getting towards that championship, because certain things can be holding you back, you know?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about it today. Let's talk about decisions that could be holding you back in life. It's something that y'all need to really pay keen to today. You know, we're going to really get into this.
Everybody needs to pay attention to this, man. Even us at times, man.
At times, yes, because we're not perfect. Allen the DJ and even William J. Smith is just like you. So let's bring it to you like the Allen and DJ Show know how to do it. Let's talk about bullet point number 1, playing it safe. And a lot of people out here playing it safe, DJ. Yeah. But why do, when it comes to things in life that you're trying to move forward and trying to attack and maybe even trying to conquer, why do a lot of people play it safe all the time?
Because, like, a lot of people don't want to get out of their comfort zone. And I actually got a saying that, like, I just heard the other day, and it holds true to this day. And people have been saying it for years. And the saying is, nothing changes if nothing changes.
I like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, if you really want to get to the goals that you really want to get to, if you really want to get to that dream life that you want to get to, there's just like, I think, and I posted it up on my social media page a couple of times, a dream house that I was looking at, right? But I can't get there by playing life safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get there by staying in my same routine and not trying to change anything about life. You know what I'm saying? So I got something I can break this down. So playing it safe is choosing a familiar option or a potential that's more rewarding than uncertain choices, even if it might not be the best long-term decision.
Yeah.
So which meaning, like, in order for you to get to where you really want to get to, you got to learn how to get uncomfortable. Yeah. And a lot of people don't want to get uncomfortable. Like, they used to the familiarity. So they're used to getting up every day, let's say going to that same 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same routine, leave, maybe go to the gym, maybe pick the kids up, whatever the case may be. But you're not saying, you know what, let me alter this route today. Let me do something different. Let me start challenging myself. Let me start getting unfamiliar with things, because that's the only way that you're going to grow.
Absolutely. And a lot of people got to get out, like you said before, Al, like they got to get out of their comfort zone. And the reason why they don't want to get out of their comfort zone is because the fear of failure.
Man.
They don't want to fail. And when they fail, they feel like they feel so incomplete and so unaccomplished that they think in their head, like, I shouldn't have never had did this in the first place. If I would have just never did this, I would have never witnessed the feeling of sadness or anything of failure.
Or that's like being in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know that this girl ain't good for you, or you know this guy ain't good for you, but you still keep playing it safe.
Yep.
just because the fear of I don't want to start over again. I invested too much time into it. Hey, I can invest 15 years into you, but let me tell you something. If it ain't working, I'm not gonna be in something I'm not happy in. That's like being in a job. If you're not happy being at that job, what you gonna do? You're gonna try to find you another job. You're gonna try to get out of there because you feel like, hey, like I feel like, look, I'm not getting my fair share. Like I put all this work in. Man, what's going on with this? So. Nah, people got to stop playing it safe. And which brings me to bullet point number 2, what you just mentioned, DJ, the fear of failure.
Absolutely. Like this is a very important one. And then on top of that, the reason why it's so important is because we sometimes suffer through this all the time too.
Yeah.
Because doing this is a challenge, man. And
every day.
Yeah. And going into being an actor and everything that we're doing right now, like it's a challenge, man. Like it's times where we can fail.
Yeah.
But you can never progress if you don't go through those challenges.
That's right. And, same thing like with me wanting to be number one all the time, or, like with me having a winning addiction, it comes from the fear of failing because it's nothing like getting to that ultimate goal. And we came there so many times, bro, when we almost got to that ultimate talent agent that we wanted. And it's just you keep failing. Yeah. And if anybody know this, I'm telling y'all, pretty soon the William J. Smith story is coming. This dude got a story beyond this world, man.
But it's coming.
But when you've always failed, though, but does that always make you a better person? Like, make you try again even harder to, overcome that obstacle? Though?
Well, in that moment, human emotions is like, man, dang, this sucks, man. Why me? Or, dang, I do all this, I do all that, and I keep failing. Like, is they really that much better than me? Like, doubt.
Doubt creeps in.
Like, doubt creeps in. Like, that's just a normal thing. But you got to come out of it. Like, it's a second gear that you got to kick in and say, hey, you know what? This too shall pass. Like, I'm the type, like, I'm so obsessed with winning that if you beat me out of something, I'm gonna figure out why did you beat me? How did you beat me? I'm gonna work overtime. I might blow DJ phone up. Like,
he does that a lot. He does that a lot.
All times of the night. Hey, I saw what that one show did. Now, if we do it like this, we'll be on top. And we be on top, but it's the fear of failing.
Yeah.
Like, I have a fear problem because I feel like if he ain't working to his full potential or you ain't working to your full potential, I get mad because I feel like if you fail, I fail.
Yeah.
So, I'm just like you guys out there. Like, it's a problem that I have. It's a fear of failing. Like, I don't want to fail. Yeah. So that's why I work as hard as I work.
Yeah. The way fear of failure works is that, like, if you fear failure, what it does is, like, it doesn't unlock any new skills that you would have unlocked if you stayed complacent in your life.
No, for real, man.
Straight up. But also, people need to stop being scared of fear, man. I mean, stop being scared to fail, because failing is a part of life. I failed a lot, dude.
Right.
Like, I failed at relationships. I failed at friendships. I failed at family. I failed at everything. I failed at football. Like, you remember I tried out for the NFL. I failed at that too.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop me from trying.
Nah.
And every experience that I have grown from it. And every experience that you have, everybody should be able to grow from it. And take it as a learning experience. Like, all the relationships that I've been in that failed, and a lot of it was my fault, but because of those failures, I've learned to become a better person because of that.
Most definitely, DJ. Now, that was touching because, man, I've seen a lot of those steps of the way, like with certain relationships that you had, or, certain aspirations in the beginning that you had, and just kind of like, dang, here goes another setback. Because like, y'all watch my setbacks, fear of relationships that I have lost. I'm currently losing relationships to this day, because when you choose to choose what you choose, or you chose what you chose, it's gonna get uncomfortable. Like, everything around you might start changing. God gotta remove the old to put the new in. So it's going to get uncomfortable, and sometimes it's going to be a very big, strong fear. Like, man, that was my partner, man, or man, that was my dirty. Like, man, dude went to school. Man, dirty doing me like that, or man, like why me and old girl ain't working? Like, ever since I started this shit acting funny to me, because where you going, everybody can go. If you got a boat, guys, and you trying to put 25 to 30 people on a little bitty boat, what's going to happen trying to get to that destination?
They're going to sink.
It's going to sink, or it's going to tip over, and everybody going to fall, including the one who's steering the boat. So if you just throw a few limited people on, people that, okay, I know these people are rocking with me. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 people. You're going to get to that destination. You got to remember, where you going, everybody can't go. That is like with us wanting to win this championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we're going, everybody can't go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? God has got something particularly for you. And let's get into bullet point number 3, the lack of vision. When it comes to lack of vision, DJ, a lot of people not having a clear picture of a designated future. So leading decisions that could simply maintain the status quo. So when you don't have a vision without works is dead.
It's dead.
Just like God say, faith without work is dead. Vision without work is dead too.
Yep.
You gotta have a vision.
Absolutely. Like, a lot of people, when it comes down to having a lack of vision, they don't have a vision board. People need a vision board. Like, you need to have a particular target when you have that vision. Like, you have to have a particular goal, and you have to have a target, and you got to be able to try to aim for that target. You can't just aim and try to just do anything you want to do because of your feelings or because you're in the moment. Because if you fail at it, then you're going to go back down to that depression mode.
Most definitely, man. And a good thing that, you did mention vision boards, because that's such a dope thing, because that's what we had when we started. Like, we said, okay, we should be the #1 show in these amount of months. We need to be here in these amount of months. If you want to get to that dream house that's way at the top of the sky, then we got to crawl through all these steps to get here. If you want that big contract, we're going to have to really work to get here. You can't worry about what's going on around you, who she dating, what dirty got going on. Man, you got to put your head down and just keep going to work. And for you look up, you're going to be where you want to be at. But you got to have a vision to get there. You got to have a structured plan.
Yep.
And everybody got to be on board. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to have a role. That's just like on the team. Like, you need your 2 primary scorers, and then, you need somebody that's going to get the garbage buckets. Everybody is important. It's no I in team. Everybody is important. You need a consistent team, and you need to have a vision for your team. They're just like, I'm not the only one with all the vision. DJ had a vision for us too. Will had a vision for us. Will said, dog, look, just like when we did that show with the mic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God we didn't use a wireless mic that night. I mean, like that day when it was like really windy outside. It would have picked up a lot of wind. Will said, no, we need a stick mic, because I see if you do it like this is going to happen like this, and this is going to be the outcome. That was a vision that he had.
And also, when you have a vision, like, what you want to do is make sure you have steps for that vision, you could be able to reach that goal. So step 1, I need to do this. Step 2, I need to do this. Step 3, I need to do this. You can't just do stuff just to fill a void, or you can't just do stuff for no reason, because, like I said before, if you fail at it, you're going to end up going back into a depression state.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. And like, if you hang around people that don't have a vision, you become a product of your environment. So you are who you hang around.
Yep.
So if I'm hanging around knuckleheads all day, that's like, bro, man, let's just party. Bro, let's go out. Bro, you're going to start to eventually adapt onto that too. And then what's going to happen is going to be 2 fools that don't have a vision just sitting there together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But when somebody is more goal driven and somebody like, dude, look, we could do all that later. Like, why? It's like, why would I not be working on my vision? They're just like, bro, we sacrificing so much right now. And I appreciate both of y'all for this, man, because we could be partying. I see people go out all the time. You looking, you like, dang, like, why not us?
Yeah.
But if you really
want
to get to where you want to get to, man, man, for real, like, dead serious, man. You be sitting there looking like, dang. But if you really want to get to where you want to get to, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to keep working on your vision day in, day out, night and day. Because why party temporarily when you can party for a lifetime? That's temporarily like people out there partying.
Yep.
Popping it, getting twisted and all kind of stuff. And that's cool. But you still going to have to come back to those bills.
Yep.
Still have to come back to, you know what I'm saying, the realities of life because your lack of vision.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got a vision and you like, man, skip all that, man, little mama bad right now, but this ain't the time for no relationship. Man, I want her. And then, like, it's times that, like, I do want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna front my move, but because it's nice to be with somebody that's with you while you trying to get there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, you know, if she ain't got no lack of vision, I don't want you. I'm just saying.
Yep.
But let's get off into the next bullet point. A lot of people procrastinate, and this is a serious one. But
Yeah,
why
this
they
is a good
procrastinate, DJ?
Because they're lazy, bro.
Man.
They put things off until the last minute, and like I ain't gonna lie, like I procrastinated last week before I did the show. Like I did the show the morning of the show.
Yeah, man. But look at all the stuff that we did last week, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot to just get to this point. Like, I was mentally tired. Like, I'm mentally tired right now. But look what we doing.
Yep.
You know, we still here. We still putting in the work. Like, a lot of people be putting off important decisions that's allowing circumstances to remain unchanged. So let me break that down.
Mm-hmm.
When you know, like, dang, I need to go get that paper done. But then, I get that done in an hour. Then an hour turned to 2 hours. 2 hours turned to 3. Girl, you want to go out? So you got to start thinking, like, what's more important, your future or going out right now?
Mm-hmm.
So do that research paper need to get done, or do that podcast need to get done, or do that audition need to get done, or do that job interview you need to be practicing for your job interview? Nah, you drop that to go out.
Yeah.
And then what happens is you procrastinating. So when it gets to that day, you're not ready.
Yep. And like I talked to a few college students, some at work and then some like while I'm out and about. And what I've observed from them and what they've done told me from conversation is that a lot of times they procrastinate when certain assignments are due.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I feel like to an extent, sometimes for them, it can work, but they shouldn't do it all the time because that could lead to them not graduating college. But I can understand in certain situations, like it does work because sometimes it helps you accomplish your goals by forcing you to think at a rapid pace or work at a rapid pace.
Most definitely. You know, like, and it does.
And
you
focus
know?
and make you work under pressure.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. You know, like, that's why I said it's a flip side to procrastinating. I hate to be biased like this, but it is. Mm-hmm. Because when it's time, because like some people just work better that way.
Yeah.
You know, some people like, okay, dude, it's the last minute, and they hammer it in. But I'm the type of person, I get it, I'm getting straight to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to worry about it later. You know what I'm saying? And then if I do worry about it, like I should be worrying about like the corrections that I can make or the little things that I could tweak up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, like I wouldn't procrastinate, but if some people work better under pressure like that, then kudos to you.
Yeah, but the reason why like procrastination is such a big deal is because the people that's procrastinating actually have the potential to be great and to be good, but they're just taking the lazy route. So that's why when they don't get stuff done, I don't feel sorry for you.
Nah.
Because you have the potential to be better than me, but you just choose not to.
You choose not to. You choose not to put in the work. And procrastination could cost you your future.
Absolutely.
Procrastination could cause people to go past you because, like DJ said, like we can start at the same level. We can have the same goal. You keep sitting on the couch watching, you know what I'm saying, like your favorite television shows and binge eating and stuff. Why, I'm constantly putting the work in. Hey, bro, like, are you getting it in? Oh, okay. Well, keep putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he keep doing what he needs to do to get to that level, and you're not. Then when it's time to meet up, you're going to look like a fool standing side by side. Especially, like, after this, you know, we got to do our WBA interviews.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, you don't want to look like a fool in a big moment like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll look crazy. You're like, oh, God. Oh yeah, piggybacking off of what he said. I mean, that's because you procrastinating.
Yep.
Which leads it to my next bullet point. You're overthinking.
Yep.
But why do people overthink, DJ, when it comes to decisions that could be holding them back in life?
Basically, like the reason why people overthink is because they feel failure, as before. But also sometimes it could be generated from other people, meaning like other people could put thoughts in your head to make you doubt yourself, to where like you don't want to pursue it now.
Yeah, I agree. And when it comes to like overthinking, people analyze every single detail
Yep.
and every single decision too much. Instead of saying, bro, relax, or sweetheart, relax. Like, you overthinking this thing. Like, it's either yay or nay. You know, so like it's good to kind of, to a degree, maybe analyze the pros and cons when you constantly, man, I don't want to keep thinking about this, Will, but you think that y'all gonna hire me tomorrow? Blue or red? Which one should I rock, bro? Yeah, you like, dude, tripping, dog. Put that beanie on, man. I don't care. Or put the hat on, dude. I don't care, bro. Bro, just go in there and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And like, and like, it can also lead to paralyzing and like also like bad like decision making.
Yep.
Because you're overthinking so much that you just go out there and make a mistake.
Yep.
And you being in your head too much.
Like,
Or, you know?
like also what overthinking does is it makes you mentally exhausted, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And especially like when you're thinking too much, or you thinking too many, you thinking too much negatively, to the point to where like everything you thinking about is negative. So you starting to think about all the outcomes that could be negative, and all of a sudden your thoughts become reality.
There you go. Once again. And I like that you said that, DJ. Say that again, DJ. Say that again, Dirty. Say that again for the people in the 18th row, man. Say that again.
Your thoughts become your reality, man.
And I like that he said that, because thoughts can become things and things can become your reality. So you manifesting your mess up in your head already.
Yep.
Dog, I don't know, man. I mean, I was going to do that, but Dirty said that I wasn't, so I don't think that I am. So, man, I don't know. I'm going to go to the audition, bro. He is right, man. He did say the lines is going to be challenging, but how do you know if you don't try?
Yep.
Or, man, I was going to go for my clinicals, but Dirty said it's a turnover rate that a lot of people be failing, man. It's like at least 77% of people be failing. Okay, who said that you got to be in that 77%? Get your butt up. Stop procrastinating. Stop overthinking. And do what you need to do to get to where you at. Because in the blink of an eye, life passes you by so fast.
Yeah, I do.
It happens fast, bro. For you know it, you 30. For you know it, you 35. For you know it, you 40. Then you 50. And by the time you turn 44 through 50, you a loser.
Yep. True statement.
Man, you sitting there washing tables and, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh.
Hey, Will over there.
Bagging groceries at 44.
I can't say that.
Not that like there's nothing wrong with that with people if you really need it, because a job is a job, and I respect any man that's going out there trying to feed his family. So let me take that back to a degree. But bro, you need to be doing way better than you do. You should be doing no 16-year-old job at 44.
No, bro.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's get it together. Sister, too. Let's get it together, man. Stop trying to chase Tyrone or whoever down the street and get your life together, man.
Yep.
DJ, I'm going crazy right now, man. I'm feeling this show today,
There
Dirty.
you go. Let's jump off into number 6, man. Following the crowd.
And that's another thing that pees me off.
Yeah, man.
Stop following people, man. Like, you got a mind of your own? You got a mind of your own. I just want to know, do you got a mind of your own? Because you hear that a lot. Like, you're looking at social media, you're doing these silly, doing these crazy dances, and you looking like a fool. While you dancing and acting a fool, I'm working hard.
Yep. Now, the reason why people follow a crowd, because they don't want to disappoint the people, which meaning like they don't want to disappoint their family, they don't want to disappoint their friends, they don't want to disappoint the relationship, or they don't want to disappoint the crowd of people that they're trying to impress.
Yeah.
Because of peer pressure.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. Like the social media, you know what I'm saying, like the norms of the peer pressure instead of making like the right, I would say make like the right choices that align with helping you set goals and also with helping you make great decisions. But when you're not, you know what I'm saying, being in alignment with your own self, which is your higher self, you're gonna make a lot of bad decisions. Like, oh man, you know what? If Will jumped off a 18-story building and he hurt himself, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Dummy, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna break something.
Yeah.
So that's just like, once again, you trying to open up a daycare. You're trying to go for those clinicals. You're trying to be that CNA. You're trying to be a doctor, lawyer, whatever the case may be. Like, you're trying to make partner. But yet you going down the, man, you going out with Tyrone or you going out with Becky down the street. Well, you know that you should be handling your business. Like, that's following the crowd. Because they take, oh, girl, you got time for that? Oh, DJ, come on, bro. Dog, you acting weak. Is you a simp or what? No, I ain't no simp, bro. Then come on in, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I got you.
Yeah, you tagged along.
You followed the crowd.
Yeah. But also, like, the reason why people don't want to follow crowds because they don't want to be considered an outsider, man. Mm-hmm. Like, I see that a lot. Like, I ran across a person where, like, she had to choose between hanging out with me or being with the crowded people. You choose to go left with me, where it's just me and you against the world, or you go with the crowd where that's your family, that's your friends, them the people that you hung out with for your 2 years, for your 2 to 3 years while you was in town. So now it's in her head or in their head, it's a easy decision because you like, I stand alone over here, but over here, I stand with many. So of course, a lot of people gonna choose many.
Right.
And when you do that, the crowd is gonna lead you to feel broke. Is gonna lead you to being broke and unsatisfied. But it's also gonna lead you to develop behaviors and bad habits that they have as well.
And also just, you know what I'm saying, mental exhaustion.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because, which comes from what? Overthinking again. Because if I don't do this with them, man, like they're going to look at me some type of way. Or like, man, if I turn him down, he's going to be mad at me. But I know I should have been doing this. Or, man, if I turn old girl down, you know, she going to act funny to me the next day. So what, bro? Or so what, sweetheart? You got to get over that. Yep. You got to bump that. You got to stop thinking about that and stop. This is another one right here, and this is another bullet point. I really want to stay on this one for a minute. Not seeking feedback, like failing to like actively gather input from others that could like provide valuable insights for better decision making. That's like looking for validation.
Yep.
Stop looking for validation in things, bro, and trust your instinct.
Yep.
Or sweetheart, start looking for validation from girl. Like you think this gonna go good with this, and you think he gonna, man, how you feel? Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes when they ask too much validation from me, I might say, how do you think you look?
Yep.
I think I look good. Well, then there you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna help you answer your own question.
Yeah, basically, like what not seeking feedback does is basically people are scared to be critiqued, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I used to be scared to be critiqued. Like I used to be scared of you guys like telling me like, oh, D, you ain't doing this right, or D, you ain't doing that right. And that used to make me mad. But at the same time, what y'all was doing was helping me grow as a person and developing me mentally. Because,
you know, like, and I'm going to just use this in, like, basketball terms. You know, I use everything in basketball terms. So this is more like the Miami Heat. Mm-hmm. You know, Will was Bosh. I'm Wade. You LeBron. I'm the most important player, but you the best player.
Yeah.
But the best player at the time was mentally weak.
Yeah.
And I should be like, DJ, you better than that. DJ, man, you got to get out your own head. DJ can dominate all season long. Vitamins, powerlifting, everything. Then come to that big moment, DJ, going to give it up. And, you know, like, I've been there before. You know, like, I know what it takes to win a championship. Or at least I got a championship mindset. So me being this little big brother, I'm like, dude, where I was weak at, he was strong at. And where I was strong at, he was weak at. And God make everything happen for a reason. And I'm like, dog, we can't keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to get to the level that we really want to get to, you're going to have to be the DJ that used to be out there on the football field, fearless and everything. You're going to have to lead this Allen and DJ show to a championship as well and do your part. And I remember us had this conversation a couple of times, and I was like, and if you do that, I take a step back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, you got to dominate, bro. Like, you got to be a research guy. You got to really put your foot into this. And you're like, bro, like, you really want me to do this? Like, you really pass me this? I'm like, dude, you got this. Because that first month, we didn't know who, like, we both was dominating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping on this. Man, I think I'm over talking D, or, man, I think I'm over talking Al. Like, I had 3 minutes to talk. Like, Al didn't get his part in yet. I'm like, dude, I'm cool. Be DJ. You know what I'm saying? And then DJ told me, hey, be Al.
Yep.
You got the personality. Promote us. Be the face. And at this point, I take a step back when it comes to that. And then Allen and DJ show blossom because we wasn't looking for no feedback. You like us, like, that's cool. Like, we always looking for good feedback, but if you don't give it to us, that's fine.
Yeah. What negative? Like, I give you briefly, like, what negative feedback and like what positive feedback does. Negative feedback basically helps you grow. Negative feedback helps you grow, even if it's cruel. But positive feedback keeps you at a stable place.
Yep, because then, like, if you keep getting, like, the validation that you need and looking for, and everybody can say, oh, you're great, then you're not going to tend to work as hard.
Yep, and you won't grow because you don't think you need to grow.
There you go. But a good leader going to be like, you good. You did everything great, but I need you to work on this, and then you can say this right here a little bit better. And that's going to make you think like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to keep you sharp. Like, look at Michael Jordan. As good as he was, he still had to keep working on his game. Yep. We know you could score. Mm-hmm. Pass that ball. Play within a team system, and you'll see you'll start winning.
Yep.
So, you know, it's the same thing with life. And also, the next bullet point I want to talk about is ignoring personal needs.
Yeah.
Now, why is that so serious, DJ, when it comes to decisions of helping you when it comes to decisions that are holding you back in life? Like, why is ignoring personal needs is important?
Because, like, what ignoring personal needs does is basically you're trying to, like before, like, you're trying to seek other validation, and you're also trying to seek other people's needs. So what you'll do is you'll fulfill them needs so you can get the validation from them.
That's crazy. It's funny you mention that because that's true. And also prioritizing others and needs over their expectations over your own, which is preventing you from making the choices that will benefit you. So I'm worried too much about how he feel, or I'm worried too much about how she feel, or I'm worried too much about, man, you know what, man, I'm just gonna take today off. Like, I know I should have been working on this, but old girl mad, so you gonna run over there like a little beta male simp. Once again, putting her needs before yours. You know what I'm saying? And all she's doing is playing a game with you. She laughing because she got you. Yep. She wants to spend time with you that bad that she'll play mad or play a role that'll get you off your game. And please, adults do it too, and some family do it.
Yep.
And how can you ever grow or benefit from making your own decision if you keep putting others, people problems in the way of your own? Like, you got your own problems, you got your own mess going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we ain't together, I don't need that added stress.
Yeah. And what ignoring your personal needs basically does is it leaves you unfulfilled and unaccomplished, meaning that it would eventually lead to depression. And I see that from a lot of people too, where they'll put everybody else's needs above them, and then by the time they get to their own personal needs, then they're mentally exhausted to the point to where they get lazy. Then when they all of a sudden don't accomplish it because of them being lazy, then they go into a depression because now they don't know how to get out of that funk.
Cause bro, like this is serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like because it's a mental thing. At the end of the day, it's all mental. So you can start taking on people's problems so much to the point where like you start to believe that they're your problems.
Yeah.
Dang, man, I want no girl over there with no food and her light's about to get cut off. But I know I should be studying for the dog, man. I just got to go help her out. And then she studied making more sad stuff, or he studied making more. Yeah, man, I said nobody care about me. You know, when I was on top of her, man, you know, man, I gave people my all, you know, and you know, now that, you know, a brother need a little help, it's like people just forgetting about me, but it's all good though. You know, like I'm new to the state, I ain't got nobody. Now you making her feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
She taking on your problems. She stopped everything she's doing. She stopped her homework to go consult you and be with you. And instead of her like doing what she need to do to be benefiting to help herself out, she stopping what she's doing to help you out. So she putting your problems before hers. And then she started taking on your problems mentally to the point where she started to believe that these are my problems too.
Yeah, it's basically like stopping themselves from being happy.
Yeah. And then that leads into depression because she's too worried about you not being happy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man. Like, cats got to stop doing that, man. For real, dude. Like despite what I'm going through, like, whether we together or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say, stop focusing on the problem and let's look for the solution. Because there's a solution to everything. Okay, somebody stole your shoes. Okay, we know somebody stole your shoes. That's the problem. We know that.
Mm.
Or, man, you lost the game. Okay, we know you lost the game. But let's focus on the solution. Let's focus on why did you lose the game. Let's start breaking down film. And DJ, you know, you good at this. You used to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's focus on the solution.
Yep. And we're going off into bullet point number 9, lack of awareness.
This is serious, man.
Yeah.
I'll break that down, DJ. Break it down. Like, why people have a lack of awareness when it comes to decisions that could be holding you back in life.
Basically, like, what lack of awareness does is, like, you just basically not being aware of the possibilities that can come from accomplishing your goals. Or you're not being aware of the current situation of others and why they haven't advanced in their lives. Meaning that you're looking at somebody else's situation as good, but really it could be bad.
That's true. And not understanding your strengths and weaknesses that are hindering you or your ability to make decisions that leverage your own potential. So if I'm always thinking the worst of things and, you know, like if I'm always like, man, you know, like I was going to go out there and do it, man, but man, bro, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 weeks in a row, like we lost. Mm-hmm. Instead of like not understanding your own potential, you're already thinking about failing already.
Yep.
And, you know, like you're hindering your abilities. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like lack of self-awareness, you have to start being self-aware. Okay, this is where I'm weak at. Mm-hmm. And this is where I'm strong at. So let me take all my weaknesses and make them my strengths. So if I'm weak in, like, let's say media, for an example, then let me get with William J. Smith and step up my production game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me learn everything as much as I may not be as good as him. Well, I know I ain't as good as him. Like, that's his talent. But I can at least have the knowledge to say, okay, if he missed a day, for an example, I can't take over because I have the self-awareness to know how.
Absolutely. And like sometimes people, when it comes down to lack of awareness, they have a lack of awareness for themselves.
Yeah.
Which that is deep. Like if you're not aware that you're messing up in life, then you're not going to ever change anything in your life. If you're not aware of other people messing up and dragging you down with them, then you're never going to change anything in your life.
Never. Never. Because you're too worried about the wrong things.
Yeah.
And, like, you're not being self-aware of what you're already doing. Like, you could be messing up in a job interview very bad. You saying all the wrong things, and you think that you could be saying all the right things, but you don't have the self-awareness to know, like, ooh, they ain't sound good. So we say, what's your availability? Instead of saying, like, anytime. You know, like the average person gonna say anything just to get their foot in the door.
Yep.
Well, I can't do nights. I can tell you that right now because this is YZ. That's not being self-aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already saying the wrong things. Instead of saying, nah, I know I can't, but let me get my foot in the door first. Then I'll tell them, hey, this is a schedule that I can't do.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, I feel where you coming from, DJ.
Yeah.
And let's talk about bullet point 10, not adapting to change.
Oh, this is a big one, too, because a lot of people can't accept that. Like, basically what it is the older you get, the more things will change. Like, you can't escape that reality. Like, things are going to change. Technology is going to steady advance.
Yeah.
Like, money is steady going to grow as far as, like, on a financial tip, meaning, like, the more you get paid, the more bills you're going to have to pay, and the more that inflation is going to exist. Meaning that prices are going to go up on everything, man. And we're living in a digital world where, like, you have no choice. Everything's advancing at a rapid pace, and you're going to have to keep up. And if you don't keep up, you're going to be lost in this world.
It ain't 1994 no more. I'm tell you that right now. So, you know, like mailing stuff off and put the stick.
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
You know what I'm saying? Like now you can send an email or you know what I'm saying? You can send your music through with the click of a button.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, because some people still stuck in their ways. I don't know why they got this stuff going. And I can understand grandma's feeling like that. Just give me a regular phone. I don't know nothing about this digital phone. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. I don't understand this mess. Girl, stop texting me and call me. You know what I'm saying? Alan, I don't understand that. Grandma, I sent you the money. Where? Where at? You send me no money. Grandma's Cash App. Oh. Look, you know what? I don't understand this stuff. So I get it. People not want to adapt to change, especially with the older people. Like, I get it to a degree. Yeah. But you're going to have to learn how to start doing it because resisting necessary adjustments in your life due to changing situations could lead to devastation. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that. You know, like, some people be so comfortable with the norm, so comfortable with getting up doing the same two-dance step, the same routine, that when it comes to change, they have anxiety attacks. Ooh, say that again. Now, when people are, you know what I'm saying, like afraid to adapt to change, they have anxiety attacks because now things are becoming so different. They're not used to this. Like, they might used to being dressing urban. Now, all of a sudden, you got to start dressing up. So to you feeling awkward. Because, like, that's not what you used to doing. But you got to adapt to what the environment and what the job and what everything is acquiring of you to do. You got to adapt to change with, like DJ said, with, like, the whole digital world. This stuff is no joke, man.
Yeah. Like, nothing is, like, what everybody is doing right now, nothing will ever just stay the same, man. Like, you're going to have to adjust and adapt to the changes. Like, you remember at one point, like, I was working with all y'all at the same job. I left. Now other people left. Now it's a lot of changes going on. So it's not the same way that it used to be back in like 7 years ago. So now it's like, man, you get to that point now, and you mentally in your head now you like, dang, this person is right. Like, man, things do. I mean, like, nothing doesn't stay the same. Like, I thought I could do this forever. No, you can't do this forever because eventually people move on.
Exactly.
And then also, like, things are going to change whether you're ready for them or not. So you need to be prepared to be ready for them.
Yeah, like, as long as I've been in my job, man, I've seen a lot of people come, seen a lot of people go. We've seen so many different CNAs come and go. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like, sometimes, you know, it just get to a point where you know when your time is winding down.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got a lot of good things lined up soon. A lot of offers are coming. And, you know, you got to get to a point where you got to be able to make a decision. A decision that, you know, one day you're going to have to face this decision. And you have to start adapting to the new change. Because it's going to happen to all of us if we win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not. So I'm going to tell you this, man, and, you know, this wrapping the show up, the Allen the DJ's final thought. You know, like, my final thought is, whatever decision that are holding you back in life, man, shake it off. You know, stop playing it safe. Please have vision. Create a vision board if you're trying to make this thing happen. Don't follow the crowd. You be the leader. You like, you always hear me, even at work, saying I come second to nobody. I got to believe I'm one. If you know, like, if our show ain't one, then what we doing here? Stop seeking feedback or validation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to get feedback, but don't look for the validation of it. And please don't overthink. Stop procrastinating and learn how to adapt to change, man. Stay focused on your goals. And if you do that, you'll become the very best version of yourself.
Yeah, basically what I just want to say is stop playing it safe. Basically, you're not going to change your situation by just standing still. Like I said before, nothing changes if nothing changes. So get out there and make a move, and don't be afraid to fail, because failure is a part of life. Most
definitely. And you can find us on the Allen and DJ show at gmail.com. If you have any personal questions that you want to ask us, please feel free to hit us up. Or you can find us on YouTube and also the Allen and DJ fan page on Facebook. And you can find my personal page on Alan Hutchinson on Facebook and Instagram, and William J. Smith on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, don't have Bambi the Deer kick you, give you a swift kick butt down the road like you did me, and tell me stop playing it safe. Go get that championship, baby. I said I got you. Because we just want to stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.
You already know. Yeah.